Welcome to Papa Junk Shop. Well, been waiting a long time to find one of these hoverboard things. Looked at yard sales and flea markets, and either they wanted a fortune for them or there wasn't any. And this one belonged to one of the grandkids, and they lost a charger for it, and it hadn't been used in about 3 years, I guess. And we're going to throw it away. So that's my favorite price. So I forgot about including you guys, and I already started taking it apart. I'm kind of excited about it. I like to try to make some kind of a water power generator, and maybe a windmill type thing too. So got a motor on each side, and it does power up, and I can get this one side to motor, but this side there's a light on the top side, and it come on green once, but it made a funny noise and now it won't do anything. So I don't know what's up with that. I charged the battery in my power supply. 18650s. What is there? 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of them. That must be the BMS. Kind of interesting. There's a controller for each motor. And on the top side there's these pads, and there's some kind of a switch there, I think, for forward and reverse, or maybe just on and off, and this is what, I don't know how it works. I know it's not anything I want to get on. I'm too old for that. I'd wind up with broken parts. Anyways, I'm kind of curious to get it apart and see what we got to work with here. It's actually pretty nicely built. I don't know if they're all that way or whether this was just a better quality one. I have no idea. First one I ever messed with. Okay. Okay, so this is those things I was talking about. So I don't know if there's some kind of a light maybe in there, and that interrupts the light, or if it's magnetic or Hall effect, whatever it is. I don't know. We can explore that later. I'm interested in the motor. So we got a bunch of plug-ins here. Wow, that's some serious tape on there. Now let's get this out of there. So it looks like it's okay. Oh yeah, yeah, sure. Well, this motor shaft's got a flat spot on it there, so this top clamp holds it in place. The wires go through the middle of it. That's pretty heavy. Okay, let me go find a knife or something to get this tape off here so we can get this taken apart. Be right back. Okay, I'm assuming that this is going to be three-phase. So these three heavy wires would be the main windings, and these must be direction and RPM sensors, maybe? Don't know. Say, I'm just guessing. So I think I'll figure out how to get this clamped down on the bench here somehow, and we'll spin it and see what kind of voltages we're creating here. Now, it seemed like the best way to do it was disassemble the rest of it and just use this original framework. So if I short two of them together, you can see it turns hard. I don't know if you can hear it. If I put all three together. Yeah, it turned really hard. Okay, let me go get a voltmeter and maybe a light bulb, and we'll do a little experimenting. Got the voltmeter hooked up on two phases. Of course, it's going to be AC. So try it different. They all should be the same, but so what have I got going on here? My AC volts. Why was I getting so much more before? Yeah, let's hook the old light bulb up and see what we get. See, this is a 12 volt bulb, but it usually uses about 2 amps. Boy. Alright, looks like it's got possibilities. Let's see what we get voltage-wise here. Okay, so I'm going to go get a three-phase rectifier. Let's hook it up that way and see what we get. Okay, got the meter set up on DC. It's hooked on the output of the three-phase rectifier along with the light bulb. And I needed a way to turn this thing, so this is what I come up with, just to see. Almost 12 volts. It's not really going that fast. Now I think we got something that we can work with here. I think I'm going to remove some screws on here and do a little more exploring. Okay, let's see what these screws do for us. Maybe they just take the tire off, I don't know. snap ring. There's no ring there. Well, they wouldn't put them screws in there for no reason. Better get something a little sturdier. Let me do some exploratory operation here. Okay, I got her loose. I haven't pulled it off yet, so. Yeah, I guess we gotta go one at a time with those. Got a ball bearing in there. That must be what's holding it. Looks like there was a Loctite on there too, or some kind of sealer. Blue. Okay, there's what we got. It's not quite what I expected. Those wires are quite thin. Got 4. Looks like 4 wires. So maybe they've got 4 smaller wires wound on each post in order to get the current up. That's what it appears to be. So let's see here. How many poles do we have? So each one of them, so we'll start there where those white wires are. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So divide that by 3, we'd have 9. And they look like neodymium magnets. Of course, without the bearing to support it, it's does that pull out of there? No. Okay, so looks like this has got to be held stationary. Looks like we could use this to mount whatever we're going to rotate it with. Now, I don't know, tire's not really hurting anything. It's really on there too. Well, maybe it'll come off. Let's see. Yeah, it'll slide off of there. Back you guys up so you can see better. So there's the tire. It's solid rubber. Okay, so there's the generator section, motor section, whatever you want to call it. I guess if you wanted to belt drive it, you could put some kind of a belt on that. Well, could be lots of possibilities. Now, I haven't done any research to see what other people have done, but to use it on the water, I don't have any head pressure. So whatever I use it on, it's going to be low head. I'm thinking some kind of a propeller type thing, I guess you'd say, in a 4-inch pipe, because I have 4-inch pipes on my pond, which, you know, water can go down. So I've been kind of back in my mind trying to figure out how I want to do that. So if you guys know any videos or anything that would lead me to a design that might work, you know, let me know. And you know, if you enjoyed watching me tear this thing apart, give me a thumbs up and share it. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. And thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.